now we are at SHIM's Bethel Park Food Pantry, which is one of 3 food pantries that we have.
There's 200 families just in this area right here that come every other week. That's a lot of folks.
There's so much need in the South Hills. A lot of us aren't aware of it until we come and work in a pantry or a place like this.
One thing that I've realized since working here is how diverse our families are.
It's a wide variety of people, and it's very surprising. Just a diverse amount of people that use it.
And it's just great to be doing something positive that is so helpful to our neighbors.
And your neighbors aren't necessarily just the person who lives on the right and the left of your house. You know, your neighbor is your greater community.
That's what SHIM's here, is to lessen that load and help those who are struggling to get over that and be that bridge to getting themselves back onto their own stability and sustainability.
So we are at our new garden that's supporting our Community Gardens program. The residents from Prospect Park are here helping to build the garden. Half of the produce will go to the food pantry, half goes to the residents.
We started here several years ago, 5 or 6 years ago, with the garden here at SHIM Center. Who would have known 5 or 6 years later we're looking at 12, 13 gardens.
Last year we had 11 gardens growing for us, and we managed to harvest over 11,000 pounds of produce. It's amazing what handing someone a fresh bunch of chard can do.
The South Hills is home to 40% of the population that is foreign-born and resettled to the greater Pittsburgh area. So we have a growing need here, and folks are always surprised to hear that.
We have a family support center. It's SHIM's Prospect Park Family Center. There we're serving primarily refugee and immigrant families. Through focus groups, we learned from the families that we serve that they were really interested in programming for older children. So now we have about 50 to 60 middle school and high school students participating weekly in a group mentoring program.
We try to expose them to as much as we can. They're limited with their parents not speaking English, but it's nice because SHIM does open a lot of those doors for them.
We had a volunteer mentor who was interested in working with electronics.
This is a sea perch that we built as a team. The goal is to go underwater and go through obstacle courses to win the competition.
Oh, we were the absolute underdogs. To go against these other teams that had literal training, you know, whether they have obstacles set up in a pool, we had none of that.
Overall, we got 2nd place in the middle school category, and we got 1st place in the competition for best presentation and speaking.
I just thought it wasn't going to work, but in the end we were like 2nd place, and I was just like so shocked.
They brought a trophy back from their 1st place finish for the poster and presentation competition, and wanted to put it in our trophy case. And I had to inform them that we actually don't have a trophy case, that they won the 1st trophy for the Family Center and for SHIM.
You know, taking these kids through the competition and just seeing their faces light up when they hear that they won in a category or it's runner-up or whatever, you know, just like they're getting something out of this, which lets me get something out of this.
By coming to SHIM, I've gotten so many new opportunities.
I want to be a software engineer when I grow up, and in America I have a chance to be that. If you put your mind to it, you can do anything.
Some of our kids in mentoring right now started with us in our early childhood program. So they came in, you know, as a shy, child, unsure about the setting they're coming into. And now through our youth mentoring program, you know, we've seen them come through the whole process, and now they're, you know, winning competitions and, you know, gaining the confidence that they need to be successful, and that's been really exciting.
It's my community. I live in the South Hills. It's your community. We all have some vested interest in making sure that this movement of making the South Hills livable and wonderful place is what we're striving for. Join the movement.
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 Join the
movement.
Join the movement.
Join the movement.